The number one enemy of writing well is trying to write well. I believe this to my very, very heart because this was what happened to me. So here's my background. I have a first-class degree in English from Oxford University. I was an editor in 2 of the top literary publishing houses in London, editorial director of the second one for 4 years. Then I was a script editor for a film production company. So I am all about writing well. And when I started writing myself, first of all, obviously I thought I could write well, and I thought I knew what good writing was. I did know what good writing was, so I thought I could produce it. But when I started writing, and of course I was trying to write well, I would read it over, and it was not good. It was stiff, it was self-conscious, it was very often really pompous. It felt kind of secondhand. It didn't really even sound like me some of the time. And it wasn't what I wanted to say. But I couldn't figure out how to say what I wanted to say because I was trying to figure it out. And then, luckily for me, I met James Navé. He introduced me to the beginnings of the Imaginative Storm method, which he and I have now spent the last 20 years developing into something much more developed and methodological. But I learned that if I wanted to write well, I had to give up the idea of trying to write well. I had to just not care. I had to let whatever comes out come out. I had to think, well, it doesn't matter. This is all throwaway. I can change all of it later. I can throw all of it away. And I'll just try and surprise myself. So this is the beginnings of everything that we've done with our book and our course, Write What You Don't Know. Because what you know is the stuff that you're trying to write, you know? It's that story you told at the dinner table, or that memory that is so clear in your head, or that opinion or judgment that you feel so firm in. But when they hit the page, they don't have the stamp of authenticity. And there are many reasons for that. You might want to watch the video about how you can write what you don't know. It will tell you a bit more about what I mean by that. But the material you get, you don't really like. So when you stop trying to write well, you can stop trying to write what you know and be more interested in what you don't know, because it's all an exploration. And anything you can do to support that is going to help you. So that's where the other tips in this writing tip series are going to take you. They're going to give you all kinds of ways to help, tweak your rational mind so that it doesn't think that it's supposed to write well. You're going to write by hand, so it's messy. You're going to have a notebook that it's not a nice notebook that you want to write well in. You're not going to write what you know. You're going to do all the things that if you sit down to write well, you wouldn't do. Maybe you're writing by, sitting on your bed curled up with a notebook on your lap. Maybe you're dictating into your phone at a red light. Anything you can do to take yourself out of the mindset of, I'm writing. I want to write well. It had better be good. I wonder if I'll be published or get an agent. Will anyone buy this screenplay? How is the end of Act 2 going to work? Wait a minute, that doesn't rhyme. All the various things that you might be thinking as you write that are, part of the desire to write well, all those anxieties and judgments and ambitions and self-doubts, none of those things are helping you, because when your mind is there, it's not here. It's not in your heart. It's not putting something real and authentic onto the page. So that's the goal here. The goal of Writing What You Don't Know, the goal of our book, our course, our workshops, is to give you the tools, the techniques, to not try and write well, but to put something real, original, creative onto the page, which, a little bit later, You can allow your rational mind to take the lead and add the structure and the polish and the form, and then you'll have something that was written well.